Hello and thanks for stopping by the Sister Cousins Lifestyle channel. My name is Sandy and in today's video we're going to be doing some more fall decorating. If you've been watching my channel, you've probably seen that I've already done my entryway, my living room, my dining room, kitchen, and bedroom. Well, we're continuing on with our fall decorating today, and we're going to be doing this small little hallway as well as my guest powder room. And we're going to be doing this today with a bunch of upcycles, DIYs, and using things that I already have in my home. This is a small space here that we're talking about, so we're not going to make any purchases for
Well, we did make one small purchase.
this. We're going to use what we already have. So if you'd like to see how I change or transform this little small space, then just keep watching.
So this is not a hallway. I'm not sure what you call it, but these double doors lead to my laundry room. And up above here is the infamous Builder Grade boob light. And that was one of the things that I've been wanting to replace. And I found one on Marketplace, this nice, modern, very simple flush mount light. It just really brightened this space because it gives out more light than the Builder Grade light does. And I scored this on Facebook Marketplace for a mere $20, but I am loving the light that she gives off. This piece of art here is something that I purchased, I think, from Burlington some time ago, and I've done DIYs on it, changing the color or whatever, but I'm kind of sick of it and I want to do a change there. And now we are in the guest bathroom, and I upgraded the Builder Grade lights last year, and I replaced the Builder Grade mirror, and I got this one here from Ross. It was only $14.99. It was definitely too small, but I love the colors, and I said I'd get it for $14.99 and upgrade it later. Well, now it's time to do the upgrade on this, and so I've switched it out for this beautiful arch mirror that I got from Home Goods. It is by the brand Uttermost, and I love what it's done for this bathroom. It is so nice. I love it a lot, especially with the lights. And then I've got this art piece here that I'm kind of wanting to do something different for this small guest bathroom or powder room, whatever you want to call it. So I think I'm going to take this down for now and figure out what I'm going to do with it. But I want something different, and then I'm going to go ahead and decorate the shelves that I've put up. I'm trying to tone down some of the gold or brass in this space, so I'm going to remove these art pieces here. These are very inexpensive art pieces. This gold one with the medallion, I believe it's from Burlington or either Ross. And the two small ones are from Dollar General. And I just placed those up there with some command strips. And I'm really glad I did, because I do a job on my walls with all of my hangings and things like that. So this is very easy to come off. I just stick them up there and just peel them off. In the meantime, I had to decide what it is that I want to replace there. So I was in a thrift store the other day, and I found this large canvas, and I've been seeing these canvas art pieces at the home goods stores and whatnot, and they have just the texture on them, very basic. Some of them are all white in color, but they have the texture on them, and I just really liked them. So for $5.99, and I think I got a discount on it, I said, let me get this canvas and do a little bit of a DIY. It didn't have enough texture on it for me, so I had this popcorn spackle or something that I had from another project that I did. So I decided to go ahead and pull that out and just add more texture to this. Now, it was white and gold when I got it, and at the time I was thinking that I'd add more texture and keep the colors what they had. But then I decided that I would go ahead and do ivory on here. I didn't want it to be stark white, so I'm going to update it with that color, or paint it with that color, to see how that turns out. I always find a use for my paint later on, so I'm glad that I have the collection that I do, because I didn't have to go to the store. I had what I needed to do this upgrade to this piece of canvas. I love painting things by hand like this. I just find it so therapeutic, and it was so much fun adding the texture to it, because there's no right or wrong. I was just slapping it on there whatever way it went on there, and I really just had fun just kind of doing this mindless piece of art. But yeah, stay tuned so that you see how it turned out. So as I was painting the ivory, I decided that I did not want the gold. It was just a little bit too bright, but I did want a little bit. So I pulled out a piece of painter's tape and I put one strip down and I decided to paint the rest of the gold part black. So I just poured some black paint on here. I buy that Apple paint. Where does that come from? I don't know, Walmart or either Hobby Lobby. I just poured some on here and just started to spread the paint on here. I didn't mind if a little bit of the gold kind of came through it, but I did not want that bright gold over that whole half of the or piece of the canvas. So I'm really liking the way that this is turning out so far. The Goodwill is really a good place to get these canvases, especially if you're kind of experimenting with a particular look, especially with abstract art. You can always get the canvas at a reasonable price and then get yourself some 99-cent paint and kind of change the look of it to your liking. And so definitely check out the Goodwill if you're looking to do that. So now it's time to take this blue tape off. And I can tell you now, this is where this project kind of went left, because as I pulled the painter's tape off, I noticed that the tape bled through a little bit. So I was a bit discouraged. But I just pulled out some gold paint and kind of painted over that section, and I think it turned out beautifully. So for $5.99 or $4.99, can't really remember which one, I have a beautiful, nice size piece of art to put on here. And I really like this ivory in here to kind of brighten it up a little bit because I do have the black accent walls. So now I need to decorate the shelves, and I have this old dough bowl from a few years back, had not been using it. So I decided to do a little DIY on this. So I just pulled out some matte black spray paint that I had, and I decided to give this little piece a makeover. I sell a lot of my old decor that I'm no longer using on Facebook Marketplace. That is my best friend because I don't like to have things around that I know I'm never going to use again. And this piece almost went either on Marketplace or to the Goodwill. I was just ready to get rid of it, but I decided to hold on to it for whatever reason. And I'm so glad I did because this makeover was just what it needed to give this piece new life. So this is what it turned out like. And so I decided to go ahead and add some moss in here. I love the texture of this bowl and I love the new look that it got just with a coat of spray paint. As I'm adding this moss, I'm thinking, it's fall. So maybe you can go a little bit further with this and add in some pumpkins or some other elements of fall in this bowl just to kind of see how it looks. I don't know. I'm still trying to decide if I want to go with just the moss or the pumpkins, but I am going to give the pumpkins a try and see how I like the look before I decide. So I decided to go ahead with the pumpkins. I had these in my collection already. Most of these I think are probably all of them are from the Dollar Tree. I just had some cream colors, some black, and then you'll see a little canvas one coming here in a little bit. But I kind of like the look of it. I also like it with just the moss. So you comment below, please, and let me know what you think. But this is what I came up with for now. So I'm just going to go ahead and put this up on the shelf. Loving this bow in the black. I kind of like this look. We'll see. I'm enjoying being able to use things that I already had and give them a totally different look in my home. So now for the top shelf, I'm going to pull out my thinker statue here. You're going to see that he's going to be removed in a little bit, but I gave him a try at least to start off. I thought I wanted to go with just black and white in here, for the most part, with just a hint of gold. I pulled out this vase. Now, this is a vase that I thrifted some time ago, and I painted it some time ago. And then I had these little florals, faux florals, and they're in black. They're actually from the Halloween section at Michael's. Now, I don't do Halloween, but I like the look of these florals, so I put them in there. And now I'm pulling out this little tray here because I have a little stand in the bathroom and I wanted to do a little something on there as well. So I had some of this vase filler left over from another project that I did, so I'm just going to put it on in this little brass vase, and I'm going to add that to the bathroom as well. I really like having something that's scented in the bathroom, especially a powder room or guest room that's not used a whole lot. You know, it just does not get any ventilation or whatever in there. A lot of times I have this door closed in here, but I really like the way that this look, and I have my candle there with it and some room freshener. But I think that that is really, really nice here on this little stand in my powder room. This stand is right under the DIY canvas piece that I did, and I really like the way that it's looking. And not to toot my own horn, but this piece to me rivals those that you see in some of your high-end stores. So I'm very happy with it. I like it so much, I'm going to be checking into a frame for it.
And then the last piece was this wall here. And all I did was brought the art that was in here and put it out here. I like it there for a while. Nice little piece to look at when you exit the guest bathroom. So that's all I have for today. I hope you enjoyed today's video. And if you did, please give me a thumbs up. And if you're not currently subscribed, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I would love to have you as a part of my YouTube family. And to all my returning family members, thank you so much for stopping back by. And please, everyone, don't forget to stop by my fall decorating playlist that will be in the description box below to check out all of the other fall decorating that I've done over here, and stay tuned for what I have coming up next. Hope to see you on my next one. Bye bye.